And hello there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. It is the DOUG here once again, and it's time for another Let's Take a Look At. But this one is a little different. It's not my usual Let's Take a Look At, because this one, I do have to give a personal thank you to Assembly Entertainment, GMBH, because they sent me a key for this game, Leisure Shoot Larry, Wet Dreams, Dry Trice. Now, of course, we will be going over some of the history of the Leisure Shoot Larry games, because I actually have a copy of this on PS2 when it says, I believe it was his nephew, when the nephew was in college. Now, of course, I will say this game is rated M, so if you're a child, you probably shouldn't be watching this. Hey there, Mr. OP. Hope you're having a good night tonight. Hope everyone's having a good night, actually, because it's almost near the weekend. Now, of course, Leisure Shoot Larry, Wet Dreams, Dry Twice is an adventure video game developed by German studio Crazy Bunch and published by Assembly Entertainment for the Microsoft Windows, Mac OS, Nintendo Switch, PS4, and Xbox One, and as the latest entry in the Leisure Shoot Larry series, which we're going to discuss that in a little bit, because I like to give people history when it comes to these kinds of games, when it's multiple in a series, to feature Larry Laffer as the main protagonist. And this game is a direct sequel to Leisure Shoot Larry, Wet Dreams Don't Dry. We'll probably get a recap of what that is. Of course, this game was released October 23rd, 2020 on Microsoft Windows and Mac OS, and it was released on the Nintendo Switch, PS4, and Xbox One May of this year, on May 18th. And while we get this new game going, I will have to do some editing on this later on to make sure everything gets themed for the people who made this.
Finally, the time has come again. He has awakened. Everyone thought he was gone, forgotten. And many said,
El Rey? Who are you talking about?
Not that important.
He's talking about the New York Jets' chances of winning.
Even here. Just don't pay any attention to me.
Now you got me all confused.
That happens a lot to me, so I'm used to that. I get confused all the time. At least I'm honest with that, though. Anyway.
Tell them who I am.
In case if you need a history lesson.
Before whom the very alpacas themselves bow, who saved us from the gringos.
I thought you were going to sing about how good I look and how successful I am with the ladies.
Fine. Before you became Larry, you were Larry Laffer.
Actually, I still am.
The man who back in the wild 80s decided to be a virgin no more.
Best decision I ever made.
Man from whom no woman is safe.
You got that right. Hang on. I'm not supposed to say that anymore. But it's true, of course, ladies.
I do love the dial so far. Now, of course, Leisure Shoot Larry is an adult-themed video game series created by Al Lowe. It was published by Sierra from 1987 to 2009, then Codemasters starting in 2009. The first 6 Leisure Shoot Larry titles, along with Mega Cum Laude, which is the PS2 game, and Love for Sale Mobile, were pretty much released by Valhalla Games, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, which I'm probably not, which is now known as Activision Blizzard. While a box office bust and Reload were disputed by Codemasters. Currently, the games are, like I said already, are being published and handed out by Assembly Entertainment. As of 2011, the series has sold over 10 million copies, which is not a bad thing, actually. And like I said, the first one... Let's see, I would like to see when the first one actually give you guys a good date. Okay, the first one Fishy came out in 1987. There was a remake in 91, and there was a Kickstarter remake back in 2013, which was Lazy Shoot Larry in the Land of the Lounge Lizards. Of course, for me, I'm honest, I didn't get to really pick that up until 2004 with the one that was set in college, unfortunately, until today. So let's see how this keeps going, shall we?
Tell them where we are.
This is without a doubt the most beautiful place on earth. Wonderful did Cancom suffer under the... You set us free. You blew up the Gringos Villa.
Well, strictly speaking, that was more of an accident.
We are...
Accidents happen.
golden future lies before us.
Please tell me it's not a golden shower.
Tell them how I got here.
By the way, this game's not for children, so if you're a child, you should probably not be playing this.
I have time.
Very well. You fell out of time.
That's not very nice.
No one knows how you got from the 1980s to our time.
Oh, that's what you meant.
My money's on a time machine.
Up in a strange laboratory.
Oh, maybe I'm wrong.
First, didn't know. You quickly learn how this modern world works.
After all, he had the best teacher.
To a world long lost.
Would anyone like to try my new recipe for craft beer?
No. At any rate, Ella.
To say that.
I think he's doing all right.
Silencio. Larry looked for love in all the wrong places.
Sounds like my love
Larry has
life.
fallen deeply in love with Faith, the secret boss of the technology company Prune. She told him to get 90 points on the Timber dating app. Only then would she go out with him.
How do you know all that? You weren't even there.
Silencio. As always, that went caca. And then Larry wanted to hack the Prune server to improve his Timber score.
That was self-defense.
In the
How?
process, he disturbed the product presentation, and Prune was brought to the brink of bankruptcy.
Yeah, well, oops.
Faith
Shit
was
happens.
free with BJ in tow, the man she had installed as CEO of Prune, but he was merely her puppet. Larry snuck onto their ship and secretly sailed with them to their villa here in beautiful Cancun.
Not one word about what happened on that ship.
Oh, I thought it was very romantic.
Ah, really? I'll admit, now I'm curious.
I have a feeling I'm gonna have to buy that game.
Deep. Never mind. Forget I asked.
Larry, I was politely going to avoid mentioning
Good thing.
that you gobbled up the most repulsive sex doll of all time, and that you...
We can just imagine the rest.
Unfortunately,
Faith revealed her plan, and that BJ was just a puppet.
Putting puppet on a string.
The villa, driving off the gringos, and saving Cancun.
It's a pretty crazy story.
Now let's see what else has happened, because I think we got to keep talking to him until the guitar breaks.
Ah, beautiful Faith. You were blindly in love with her, and moved heaven and hell to win her love.
Well, strictly speaking, she was the one who was chasing me.
Bullshit.
Followed her here to her villa. Then you blew up the villa.
Let's go with that one.
Completely. The basement's still there.
Good thing, since that's where you're living right now. Anyway, the moment came where you saved
I used to
her
live in a
life.
basement,
She
but unfortunately I can't live that in basements no more. I can't walk that well.
But then she was hit by a chunk of rubble.
Ooh.
By the puck.
What?
That wasn't a piece of rubble from the villa. That was the puck.
What do you mean, Puck?
I greased a high strike on the pier and you lost weight.
Cotton, considering we're in the middle of preparations.
Let's see, I could say, of course not. I've been practicing saying I do all day. Maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea if I could talk to her first or at least see her. Or how about a prenup? Let's go with that one.
Of course not. I've been practicing saying I do all day.
Hopefully she's good looking.
That's what I expect from my son-in-law.
Then I'll go get ready for a wedding.
Yes. Go now, Elari. marry the most beautiful woman on the island. My daughter.
What?
How many women are there on the island anyway?
2. The other one is my mother.
Maybe,
That's a
Fulfill
little
the
disturbing.
prophecy. And
Wait, if the only 2 women on the island are her is his daughter and his mother, that's a little worrying.
They call you.
Well, and we don't have time to get a spare
We have to fix
whisker.
it, Larry. Otherwise, I won't be able to sing any songs at your wedding.
That might be a good thing.
And don't forget that you have to take care of the catering and wear your wedding suit.
That's worrying.
What can I do for you, Larry?
there must be some kind of app for wedding preparation.
Absolutely. But I'm still busy unzipping that huge file, which means I can't install any new apps right now.
I know what unzipping huge things can be like.
Oh, just zip it, Larry.
Yeah.
That file somebody sent us a few weeks ago. Remember? I'll have to decrypt it, but it'll take time.
Okay, then let me know when it's done.
Alright, fair enough.
Larry, I think you're a little confused.
Isn't that normal when you're about to commit yourself to something forever?
Yes, it is. But let me remind you again.
Hey there, you can move around with the left analog stick. If you move the cursor over another character with the right stick, then press the cross button, you can talk to them. Give it a try.
I think it's time for you to concentrate on your wedding.
Now you should really take care of the wedding preparations. Press and hold the left analog stick and right stick at the same time, and all the object characters and exists you can interact with will be shown. You should go up to the cliff top next. To do this, move the cursor over to the Villa Ruins exit and then press the cross button. Okay. Kind of takes me back to the good old days of point and click games, because this is a point and click adventure game at the end of the day. And I do love those. I mean, I played the 7 Max ones. For people who may not know,
A lot of the preparations for the wedding have already been made.
How do you feel about that, Larry? Are you really ready to make port in the harbor? of Holy
most people
Matrimony?
nowadays would probably know of the 7 Max or the Walking Dead, because those were point and click a bit.
Let's just not talk about it.
Would you rather talk about how you blew up the villa?
All right, all right. I'll never push a big red button again. There's a ladder leading down to my room again.
It's a good question. Where is the... There it is. To Larry's room. You can also leave areas quick by pressing the cross button twice. Then you won't have to move Larry to the exit and will be sent directly to the nearest place. Try that with Larry's room's exit. Okay. So I guess it's tutorial time for a little bit. Fair enough.
Oh,
What's wrong, Larry?
I was just thinking about Faith again.
Don't blame yourself.
I do, though.
You can view objects by moving the cursor over them and pressing the scroll button. Take a look at the pile of underwear, for example.
That's Faith's underwear, which was strewn all over the island in the explosion. I collected all of them. So, can I give them back to Faith as soon as possible? If she's still alive, I should
That-
at least light a candle for her. Actually, everything I need should be here in this room.
Should light a new candle for Faith. The first thing you'll need for that is a fresh candle. There must be one somewhere in this room. Remember that you can press the left and right object at the same time. Alright. Alright, so there's a candle there.
A plain white candle. I'm taking these. It might get dark.
It could get dark, because I'm playing in the dark. Once you picked up an item, it will be stored in your inventory. You can quickly open and close your inventory by pressing the circle button. The inventory can also be accessed via your Pi phone menu. You can open and close the Pi phone menu by pressing the touchpad button. You can view items in your inventory and try the scroll button. You should give it a try.
Ah, there it is. First of all, I have to light it.
Alright, so you need something to light the candle. You should take a bit of a look around your room. Use the L and R2 button. You can circle through all the interactive objects, counterclockwise and clockwise. Alright, so let's see. Oh, there's matches right there. Well, let's go pick up the matches then.
Fire. Man's best friend.
And harmless in the right hands.
In better words, don't let Seth... Well, wait, what the fuck's that on the damn door? I gotta look at that. If you have several items in the inventory, you can try to combine them. Not all items can be combined. You can select items in the inventory with the left stick. A selected item can be held by pressing the cross button. To combine two items, hold the first item by pressing the cross button. Then select the second item and press the triangle button. The order in which you select items is not important. Finally, you can change the item you are holding by pressing L1 or R1. Why does that unicorn look very, very disturbed? Holy shit.
Good idea, but that won't work.
There we go. Should have read the other things better.
It's burning. Now I have to put it on top of the altar.
Very good. Maybe you should have put it somewhere first and then lit it. Well, let's put it down now. You can use an item on objects by holding it in your inventory with the cross button and then selecting an object in the room by pressing the triangle. Try placing the burning candle on Fate's altar. Alright.
Oh, Faith. I wish you were here. Okay. Time to get going. I still have a lot to prepare for the wedding.
Wait,
What?
I still have to check your progress in the sensitivity class today.
Does it have to be now?
You said yourself that you wanted to know more about how to properly interact with other people in the 21st century,
I've already learned a lot.
but not enough.
Okay. Fine.
So, how many genders are there?
Okay, so let's see, enough for everyone. 2 are enough for me. With me, just 1, but it's an XL. Pie. You know what? I'm gonna go with the most obvious answer. Enough for everyone.
Enough for everyone.
I've almost had enough myself.
So how many are there then?
The correct answer is gender is diverse.
Okay, if you're too lazy to count.
Next question.
Oh, he's right
Your
there.
best friend confides that he is suffering from depression. What do you advise him to do?
Let's see. Whiskey wouldn't be a good idea. Go out and enjoy a hot night. I'd say go out and get some fresh air would be a good option.
Go out and get some fresh air.
Oh, and that's what you would do yourself?
No, of course not.
That's reassuring.
First, I get myself a whiskey. Then find a woman.
Enough already. Why do I even ask? The last question.
Because comical
For now,
reasons?
A colleague at work makes a sexist joke during lunch. How do you react?
Exactly what joke? I don't have a job. Ha 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 ha. Oh. I'm trying to think, because if it's me, because I grew up on George Carlin, Roger Dangerfield, Don Rickles, Red Fox, I'm probably going to laugh at it, so.
Ha ha ha. Very funny. I've had enough.
Did I pass?
Let me put it this way. The 21st century isn't done with you yet.
Things used to be easier.
Things didn't used to be easier. You were just more naive.
At least back then you could say what you thought.
And just what do you think you've been doing here the whole time?
Are you done unzipping that file yet? I need a wedding app.
The encryption is proving hard to crack. It seems to contain some important data. Some kind of secret.
You haven't really been working properly ever since Faith stopped being the boss at Prune either.
That's not true.
I wonder what's happened at the company since then.
Let's see. My guess is Albert Wesker took it over. That, okay, that made me get a good chuckle.
So, you're Nari.
Yes?
You know who I am, baby.
Yes. Mr. Wang, nice to meet you.
Uh-oh, we don't have any type of pleasantries. This Nari is not the prune that used to be. The Bill Jobs and Faith prune. This is my prune now.
Yes?
You're still working on the Cougar update for our pythons. I want you to release it immediately because I have other work for you.
What?
No buts. We have a bigger, more important project ahead of us. Miss Faith was working on a revolutionary software project, a self-learning algorithm. I need it for a product that will truly immortalize prune. One that will make even pythons obsolete.
She hinted that she cracked the algorithm, but I never saw it.
I'm under pressure, Nari. Understand?
Well,
That algorithm is sexy. We have to get it. Get it, sweet cheeks.
I'll just get back to work.
As of right now, you are the technical director here at Brood. If we can't find Faith's algorithm, our technicians will have to develop one themselves, like yesterday. You have a free hand and unlimited resources. Do whatever you want with me.
Thanks?
That sounds weird.
Nari,
Yes?
I can't find the switch for the secret back room.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
There has to be something like that somewhere around here. A room with a heart-shaped bed that spins. With a back entrance for anyone I invite.
I'll check up on that directly with the, property manager, and I'll get the Cougar update rolled out.
In my old office, all I had to do was press a button under my desk and poof, there it was. That was nice. By the time I'm done with Prune, I'll have that here too.
I think we found the villain. He doesn't look like a nice person, does he?
By the way, Larry,
Yeah?
if you want to remember certain things that you can't take with you, you can take photos of them instead.
Very funny. Do I look like I have a camera on me?
I have a camera.
You?
What do you think that hole on the back is for?
Well,
Forget I asked.
so you
Da da
can
da da da
photograph
da.
everything?
Yes. And then show it to you as if you were carrying it with you.
How practical. You could have told me that earlier. Oh, I could use it to take a picture of something pretty specific. But you need a wide-angle lens or something that size.
I have... yes, Larry, I have to say it's too bad I don't have one of those. Phew.
Yeah, that's a lie.
Sure it'll work anyway.
Larry, no!
Hashtag dick pic. I can tell by the little the podcast. She doesn't.
Now,
Yeah, thanks for asking.
but you might just want to take pictures of things that might be useful later.
Some items cannot be picked up. However, you can take a photo of them by pressing the cross button. If you can take a photo of an item, a photo icon will appear in the contact menu. Try it with the underwear. The hocus pocus magic underwear?
My head's starting to spin, Ryan. Is
Whee!
there some way I can keep better track of everything I have to do?
I'm glad you asked. I installed a to-do app for you.
Can't I have that timber thing again?
We decided to uninstall that app as part of your sensitivity training, for your own good.
That was a stupid idea.
Anyway, the app lists everything you still need to do for the wedding.
For an objective for your task, you can take a look at your to-do app, open it from the Python menu in the bottom right, and you can open and close the icon by pressing the touchpad again.
Are you there to check off everything that's done?
Of course, whenever you finish any of your outstanding tasks, I'll show you.
Alright. Right. Alright, so we gotta do that shit. Alright,
I always say, Blue, don't leave home without it.
Okay, that makes no sense. You know, let's see, what else can we look at? Oh, we can look at the self-destruct button, we can...
I don't want to talk about
Are you sure you'd still rather stand?
it. Big and red like my...
Larry?
Just what I was gonna say. Thanks, bye.
Pet.
What? Is that a self-destruct mechanism that works twice? Whew, that was lucky.
Yeah, we may as well grab the wire because I have a feeling that's going to be important.
Now the self-destruct button just self-destructed.
Whoa. There we go, I want the
Now the
wire.
self-destruct button just self-destructed.
Give me that wire. Alright, I think we're done here for now, so let's head on up. What to do now? Oh wait, duh. Wait. You can pick up the lipstick. That might be important.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with it, but you never know. I still have a few questions about the wedding.
Yes?
Any tips for the wedding night?
Is she the athletic type? Does she already know all the tricks, or will I have to explain some of it?
I think he wants to kill me.
Talking.
Why are you still talking?
Hey there, Craig. Hope you're having a good night tonight.
Enough about the wedding. Still mad at the gringos?
So mad. Except with you, of course, Elani. But as my son-in-law, you'll be one of us anyway, not some gringo.
I didn't even feel gringo-y anymore.
I don't get that.
I forgot what happened there at the end.
It's okay. Well, that's good.
Then I'll sum it up for you. Again, by some mysterious means, you were transported from the 1980s to our time. You fell in love with the boss of the technology company, Prune, and tried to win her favor by earning enough points in the Timber dating app. You drove the company to the brink of ruin and followed Faith here. Then, you blew up Faith's villa, and the explosion blew her out to sea on a ship. She's been missing and presumed dead ever since.
The way you tell it, I come off way too bad.
You don't even want to know what you got up to in a parallel universe.
Wait, parallel universe?
Catch you later, Elroy.
El Rey.
Hola!
Hello.
I still have a
Yeah.
Let's see what else I gotta do.
Well, I need to be able to play a song at the wedding, but one of the guitar strings is broken. All of the guests need to be fed.
Wonderful.
You must wear your finest wedding suit. When all this has been done, we will celebrate a wedding.
Why does this character still get a woman before I do? Hey there, I gotta move my eyes up a bit. I need better eyeballs. Hey, Emma, you know, I know I'm mispronouncing names, but hey, we know I mispronounce everything with names in life.
Can they at least talk to your daughter once before the wedding?
No, that is strictly forbidden.
Why?
Because it's, bad luck.
For whom?
How many women got lucky by talking to you?
So, why don't we talk about something else?
Heh.
What does a wedding have to do with the prophecy?
It's all in the old scriptures. They are very complicated.
Of course, if you're wondering why we're doing a later take a look at this game, I was actually given a key for this one, so that's why we're taking a look at it today.
Just because the opportunity presented itself. Because of American citizenship, right?
Oh, of course not.
We're playing a lot of weird games on this channel the last few nights, I will admit, though.
Just enter a cohabitation agreement?
Oh no, that just causes confusion with the tax classes.
Surprised this thing even mentioned text classes.
Catch you later, Alroy.
El Rey.
Let's give, there's the wire.
Ah, thanks, Elari. A G string for my guitar. Now I can sing my song at your wedding.
Somehow it feels good.
A shark tried to bite me and I had to use it to lock its jaw. A UFO full of aliens came and stole it. Oh, I lost it. I'm gonna go with the shark one because that seems to be more comical.
Use it to lock its jaw.
All right, I can understand that. So, the one key is lost. The key of destiny, born of the gold of my ancestors.
I feel butt coming.
Irrecoverable.
Yep.
Good thing I have another one. Here.
Oh, thanks.
Alright, so that takes care of that.
Catch you later, Alroy.
El Rey.
Yeah, I don't think I'm ever going to pronounce the name correctly. Alright. Well, let's look along the island for a little bit. No, I don't want to go that way. To the wall! See if there's anything I can get there.
Oh, what's that?
What's wrong, Larry?
Is that the bride?
The bride is El Rey's daughter.
Maybe he adopted the donkey.
Try being a little more tolerant, and above all, stop being so simple-minded.
I don't think they understand. I don't think Pi understands what I meant.
Hands with strings on them. I used to play telephone with those as a kid.
I may as well get the volleyball. That's the prophecy. Oh, let's get the volleyball.
It looks a little limp. I can fix that.
Hey, that's what your women usually say to you.
Ow, that hurt. That really hurt, you know. Be okay, there we go. I want the stick.
Looks useful. It's mine now.
We're using our brains here, children. Let's see. Alright, no, up, down, okay. I had to, let's see, let's go there, because I think that might be the most important. We'll find out, won't we?
Larry.
How's business?
I can't complain. Of course, it helps to be the only restaurant on the whole island. Most of my customers became regulars once they stopped tossing their cookies.
Let me guess. came up with a new recipe for your barbarian brew?
Larry, it's an art. You don't just come up with something like that.
But you can't grow up with something like
Hmm.
that. Can you feed all the wedding guests?
I could, but I can't prepare any alpaca meat while the meat grinder's stuck.
Can't
But-
you do that without alpaca meat? Vegan, maybe?
El Rey says that
The prophecy forbids it. Just like everything else.
Huh. So I have a feeling this is going to be interesting.
later then.
Lefty. Lefto. Can I please borrow your pizza peel?
I mean, you take it and I never see it again?
He's on to you.
Go ahead, take it. I'm experimenting with flatbread anyway.
Hmm. Where did he put that? That's my question now. Let's see, pizza oven, that's oh no. Wait, we actually have something I think we can use on the meat grinder.
I don't want to run that through the meat grinder.
Oh. Ah, maybe we can use it on the crank.
The crank now turns again.
Hmm.
You can never have enough plastic bottles.
That is true.
Most people have no idea that plastic bottles are not all the same. They're made of different plastics for different uses. It's actually really fascinating.
Hmm. Interesting. With these powers combined, we made something.
Pizza peel fits perfectly into the fork of the branch.
Huh.
Now that's a real kissing mouth.
Well, I have a bad feeling about this. Alright, well, let's go back to my room, I guess, because that might be the most important thing to do at the moment. Back to Larry's room. While I try to find my bag of nerds. Bye, donkey. Kind of look like Chavo Guerrero's donkey from WCW with the Big Boys play. Do 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 do. Well, I may as well use the key on the lock. I mean, we got to do that.
I can wiggle my finger in there as much as I want, but neither my finger nor the lock will get anything out of it.
Ah, I was supposed to hit triangle. Whoops. Da, 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 da.
Ah, it fits.
Kind of weird you would keep a nice wedding coat though above a thing of underwear.
That's the most beautiful wedding suit I've ever seen. So I'll put on my wedding suit. Ah, it fits perfectly. Oh, and the one key from El Rey is in the pocket too. Great. At least he won't kill me for losing it. Somehow it feels good to check something off.
Almost as good as timber.
No.
And we can actually, oh, we can save, okay. It's actually a good idea, I guess. Continue. To be honest, I can't really tell the difference between either one. Both look the same to me. You know what, I'm going to be honest, I don't feel comfortable with this wedding. Hmm.
I still...
Yeah.
Can they at least...
No,
Why?
because
Da, 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 da. Hmm.
No. Catch him. El Rey, the mayor of Cancom and my soon-to-be father-in-law. I haven't seen a single pastry chef on the whole island, but Lefty has a tube of building foam. That's enough to make a man suspicious. I wonder what's in there. That's not a punching bag.
I think it's a punching bag, so good enough.
no, thank you.
Not my fetish. He wouldn't like that. I don't think he needs that.
But
Not a good idea.
I want to see if I can cancel the wedding, but I gotta figure out how.
Hello.
I still have a few.
Yeah.
What else?
Where when all the
Can they...
no, because
Okay, that's just.
So,
they,
what? Because of...
So that's really not new dialogue.
What else?
when all
Is she... Why?
Why are you...
And that just says the same old thing.
except that vice you that she you,
Okay, so no dialogue options, huh? Hmm. Hmm.
It's looking at me very... Now it turns...
Let's get back to talking to.
Whatever happened to BJ?
He wanted to become my partner at Lefty's. Thought it could be built into a franchise. Lefty's in every city and all that. Different types of barbarian brew for different target groups. I convinced him it wasn't a good idea.
With your cholesterol?
With a paddle.
Meh.
And he disappeared. No idea what happened to him. Don't really care either.
You think the wedding's a good idea?
Sure. I'll take care of the catering.
I mean, I haven't even met the bride yet.
You have to look on the bright side. That means the bride hasn't met you yet.
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying you two are probably a dream couple.
Oh, okay. Can you feed all the wedding guests?
Of course. The meat grinder's working again.
So everything's set for the wedding. Somehow, I just can't really get all that excited about
What's wrong, Larry?
it. It all feels wrong.
That's how everyone feels before they say yes.
Unless you're Daniel Bryan.
I'll just go back to my room for now.
Larry,
What's up?
remember that file that was sent to you a few weeks ago?
What was that about again?
You received an encrypted file from an unknown number, and I started decrypting it in the background.
Oh, that file. What about it?
I decrypted it.
Ah, so I can install the wedding app now.
The file was from Faith.
What?
Her picture was in the file, too.
That's Faith. When exactly was that picture taken?
The day after the house exploded.
She survived. But where is she now?
The photo also shows GPS coordinates from the open ocean.
Pine, we have to go there right away.
Coordinates saved to the map. Can you swim?
I'd rather try using a boat.
There was more in the file.
What else?
It's some complex program code I don't understand myself. I'll analyze it.
What's happening to you?
I don't know.
What about that program code?
It disappeared.
What do you mean, disappeared?
I don't understand it either. Maybe it was just an update from my software.
That's some voodoo magic right there.
To find Faith. All I have to do is make sure that El Rey doesn't marry me off right away. Otherwise, I'll never get off the island. Hi, where can I find a boat on there? Hi, everything okay?
I think Pie's dead.
Of course. A boat. Nowhere. BJ's yacht was repossessed, and the locals don't want to leave.
Then I'll have to build one myself.
Well, anyone who can catch a rat with a condom can definitely build a raft.
Wait, what? How do you catch a rat with a gun? Okay, that's funny. I give that a 10 out of 10. Alright, let's tell Owe we don't want to marry his daughter.
Now that I think about it, maybe the wedding isn't such a great idea.
What are you trying to say?
Okay, so I got a choice here. May as well go with the obvious.
Want to lay more women?
I think I must have somehow heard wrong. Did you say you wanted to lay more women?
All the ones that can't run faster than I can.
What? You...
Some fathers are perhaps a little over... Well, Larry's dead. Poor Larry, he died. The hell? Huh. Guess that must take me back there, I guess. Ooh, sausage.
Can't be moved. Let's see if there's anything underneath it. Yes.
Well, may as well unhook that.
Okay. I'll release the brakes.
Let's push this off and we...
Be able to move it now.
That if you're weak. Oh, there it goes.
I was right. It can be moved. Quite a waves, as a matter of fact.
Alright, so looks like we need to head to the beach. I'm going to presume that's where it was.
Okay.
Looks like we gotta pick up some plastic bottles.
I'm sure I'll need that. I'll just take that.
Ah, Jaws poster. That's kind of cool, actually. It's a poster. Let's take a look at it.
This is a blueprint for a raft. I think it's from a survival magazine. Maybe I can use it to make something.
Wait, I'm installing a blueprint app for you. You can use it to build complicated things.
Sometimes you will find a blueprint for complicated things. These are shown in their own app. You open the blueprint up in your phone. Yeah, we'll do that in a minute. Wait, I wonder.
It's all sticky and green. Of course I'm gonna take it.
You know what? Because I something just tells me. Yeah, we got the volleyball from Tom Hanks.
I dubbed thee Wilson.
A man's name?
Wilmer. I meant Wilmer.
No, Wilson's right, because that's what Tom Hanks was.
Okay, I think I got it.
Wait.
I find which object has to be used as what. Then I press this.
But only.
Okay, so we probably... We need to get other shit, because I have a feeling we're going to need it. Oh, we can break the horn, probably. Sorry, Noah Horn. You're dead.
It broke off. I'm sure that tabletop would be useful, but I can't carry it around with me. I'll take a picture of it.
Just call it a hunch. Well, I have a feeling opening that dead narrow was going to cause a bad thing to happen.
Is an option. Looks like it's got something in its mouth.
It's mine. It's my math grades. Oh, he needs a Tic Tac.
Merrier.
Alright, so we got a few... Ah! I did not want that to happen. Alright. Now let's try building this shit again. Alright, so we got the board. We got the... Alright, no, that's not right. Well, you could probably use... That I'm going to presume. That's probably the plastic bottles.
Those can't be combined. Those can't be. I have a rudder to steer the raft. Some sort of communication device. Absolute nuts, but that's really you, isn't it, Vi?
I'm not
And floats are necessary to keep the raft from sinking. I could tie myself to a mast if I saw sirens. You know, the ones with boobs. No deck, no ship.
Okay, so we got that. That would make sense with that the most. Plastic bottles. Canned telephones, which...
Those can't be combined. Those can't be combined.
The hell am I... Huh. Anything else I could... Oh, maybe I missed a plastic... I didn't realize I missed a plastic bottle. That was my fault, I guess. Alright, so let's try that again. Maybe we have enough plastic bottles now?
I love it when a plan comes together.
'Cause I think I had everything right. Maybe I just didn't have enough bottles, I guess. There we go. Okay, so because I missed one little tiny bottle.
Now, isn't that one impressive boat?
Well, let's say it's mostly above water.
I baptize you.
Floaty McFloatface. Just because it's just the fucking Dutchman.
Dutchman.
The raft does not deserve that. Do you want to set sail now?
During long boat trips, I might need something to help pass the time.
I wish I lacked imagination.
We may as well go, because that's what...
Go now.
That's how we're gonna end, 'cause I think this must be chapter 1 or something.
But just think of all the things you'll miss.
I'll take that as a yes.
But that's been, this let's take a look at for... I'm spacing out a minute there. For Leisure Shoot Larry, Wet Dreams Die dry twice.
Boring trip.
Are you complaining?
I'm so glad I had Wilma with me.
Is she your new best friend?
No, of course not. You are.
Oh,
It's a shame that you don't have a body.
well, nothing I can do about that.
Oh, I even went and made a head.
You don't imagine me looking like that, do you?
Absolutely not. Sophia was here. There's nothing but wreckage.
I'm locating her python. It's very close.
There it is. Yes, it's still working. It's rebooting.
That's a good thing.
It's not into the net. Weak signal, but it's reestablished a wireless connection. The battery still has a bit of charge left. Not much.
Then you should talk to her quickly. Maybe my colleague knows where Faith is.
Why?
Pie. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Pie, pie, pie.
Show me cat pictures.
Show me cat pictures.
Cats! What a funny word. Cats! Cat.
Hi, what's wrong with her?
The salty seawater corroded her wiring, and then the loneliness of being shipwrecked. Poor Pie. But, Larry, I think we have another problem.
It'll have to wait. We need to find out what happened to Faith here. Right?
Yes?
Not you. The other one. Faith Pie, can you locate Faith?
Look out! Look up!
That would be a no.
Larry, there's something you should know.
Yeah, I know. We have to fix this pie.
No, that's not what I mean.
But then,
Your life is in danger because a storm is coming.
Oh my.
what should I do now?
My security protocol says to throw out a life preserver.
I don't have one.
Then, hold on tight to something.
And pray to God you don't die. Well, see, this game is fun, and with its humor and everything, so that's a positive thing there for me personally. Something you can't probably play around kids, though. I should point that out, though, like I said at the start, but... That's going to do it for this stream, guys. I should be back Friday with another stream, because we do have to do another Let's Take a Look At, and we'll probably get back to some of our normal Let's Plays by that point. I may as well let you guys end with this cutscene with the weirdest building tower in history.
What? I'm still expecting delivery of the 4K surveillance cameras for the offices. I just can't believe Prune never used to have anything like that. Laurie?
Yes?
Let the delivery guys in.
That's not the doorbell. The signal's coming from Faith's python.
So? just the right person for this job.
Reporting.
I have an assignment for you.
I'm ready for anything.
Would you also have sex during a parabolic flight?
But that's not what I meant.
You don't have to. Well, not for now.
Oh god. Let it be known, this game is comical, and I love the comicalness of it. Deep in the Caribbean. Oh, they did a good.
I really This is the iPhone from a Miss Faithless. Proceed to its source immediately and investigate the situation. If Faith is still alive, bring her here, or whatever you can find of her. She's the only one who can tell us where she stored the algorithm.
Probably in Sweet Home, Alabama.
Frequencies for the signal. Receiving signal.
Excellent. Full thrust authorized. Stay in the shadows, Commander Yanmai. When the time is right, really let it rip.
Just what exactly do you mean?
You know, do what needs to be done. Right now, that kind of thing.
Everything okay there?
No, I'm not. Don't worry, Laurie. That's just one of the Deus Ex slaves. Just throw him back under the desk.
Yeah.
Bullet orders. Out.
Let's see. Larry ends up on an island.
What? I survived the storm. Where am I now? This does look like can't come to me.
Oh,
Hi,
what?
are you okay?
I think so. Systems analysis. No water damage. Cougar update still running.
What about Faith Pie? Hello? Hi?
I've seen things you people wouldn't believe.
What's wrong?
Pulsating pectorals off the shoulder of Orion. Larry, she's dying. I watched C-sections in the dark near the Dan studio gate.
What
Is
the
there
hell?
anything I can do to help?
All those orgasms will be lost in tears and rain. No, Larry. Time to go offline. She has passed into the realm of the eternal offline.
Oh, I'll bury her here.
Oh, that's nice.
That's very compassionate of you. So I won't tell you that this salt water will release toxins from the device.
Okay. I'm stranded on some island. The jungle looks impenetrable. My ship is a total wreck. I'll die here for sure!
Relax, Larry. Now, you just have to do what you always do.
Let's see. I dick around?
I think around.
Are you talking about exposing yourself without asking?
You have to be able to read the room before you do that.
No, Larry. You're not going to do that. As always, you're going to wander around aimlessly, taking anything that's not tied down.
True. That's my specialty. I can still do the rest anyway.
Someday, you're gonna have to learn how...
Hi. Are you okay?
Think so.
But until next time, everyone have a good night and enjoy the weekend coming up.